And welcome to the field house at Marshfield High School for our Zaleski Sports High School Basketball Game of the Week. I'm Chris Conley, and we've got number 1 versus number 2, the two best big schools in central Wisconsin, getting ready to go toe-to-toe. Will be underway in about 10 minutes. It's the first place Marshfield Tigers and the second place DC Everest Evergreens. Well, this game was going to be more interesting until the Evergreens lost on Tuesday. They fell to a very scrappy Wausau East team that put a box and one around Marcus Hall and just made life miserable for the Evergreens. We are going to see the presumptive Conference Player of the Year, Marcus Hall. Marcus comes in averaging just about 20 points a game. But one of the things that I'll highlight about Marcus's game is his unselfishness. He leads the conference in assists, too. That's 7 assists. So, I mean, Marcus will get 20 points, but it could be 30 or 32 or 34. What happens consistently is when Marcus gets the ball foul line extended, one of his players will slide down below, and if Marcus draws the double team, he'll dish off for an easy layup underneath. You'll see him do that repeatedly tonight. And again, it's one of the reasons why Marcus has big stats, but is also really an unselfish player. And Marcus Hall will be one of the Evergreens' keys tonight. Hall had a big second half when these teams met the first time after being relatively contained for half number 2. The Marshfield Tigers have an experienced team too, but maybe their top player is one of their underclassmen. We're going to set Brooks Hinson up when we come right back after a quick break. We're in pregame coverage getting ready for DC Everest and Marshfield boys basketball on a Friday night from Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? Do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Welcome back to our pregame coverage as we get ready for DC Everest and Marshfield. Tigers come in first place in the Valley Conference. They're undefeated in league play so far. Evergreens have 2 losses, so they're chasing a little bit, trying to get back on track after a Tuesday overtime loss to Wausau East. Marshfield's Brooke Hinson's a sophomore, and one of the reasons that he's set up for such a good season, he's got so much experience around him. I mean, a lot of times Marshfield's got 4 other players who are seniors. And one of the reasons you see that growth from freshman to sophomore year is that the sophomore doesn't have to carry the whole team on his back. You kind of get to let the game come to you while you've just got a lot of other experience that's out there on the floor. Marshfield doesn't make a lot of mistakes, don't turn the ball over a lot. Pound for pound, these are the 2 best 3-point shooting teams. Marshfield's probably a little more balanced from behind the arc, and Marshfield also is the best foul shooting team in the conference. So one of the reasons that you can close out teams, make sure no one comes back on you, You slam the door shut when you hit your free throws down the stretch. Now remember, for our winter sports season, boys basketball is the latest of the seasons to begin. So in conference play, these teams are both at the halfway mark. Marshfield's played 6 conference opponents, and they've won all of them, including a victory over DC Everest. Evergreens are 5-2 in league play. So what happened the first time these teams met? Well, that was a month ago over at the DC Everest Fieldhouse. Evergreens were up by double digits in the first half. Give the Tigers lots of credit because they did not fold their tent. The Tigers were relentless and kept coming in the second half. A couple of Everest turnovers kind of left the door open, and it was a game that came down to a final shot. The Evergreens were looking to send the game into overtime. They had the ball for a final possession, and a straight-on 3 from Casey Studeman. Well, it hit the backboard. He probably didn't call backboard. It rolled around the cylinder, looked like it was going to go in, and then kicked out, leaving the Evergreens 3 points short. So Marshfield won that opening meeting 63-60. And you know what? That was the start of a Marshfield winning streak that they've kept going to right now. That was the first of 10 straight victories for Marshfield, the 63-60 win over DC Everest. Marshfield had a couple of out-of-conference games last week, both quality opponents, and they got both of them into the win column too. Chippewa Falls is a common opponent that both of these teams have beaten, and Hudson has a really nice Division I basketball program, and the Tigers handled them no problem. So Marshfield's not only got the winning streak going, but they've got some quality going towards that too. Why don't we take our final pregame break? We'll come back and meet our starting lineups, our national anthem, and then we'll be underway. This is our Zaleski Boys Basketball Game of the Week. Marshfield and DC Everest. We'll start when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net. Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Start your classes and get your degree right here, or transfer to your 4-year.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. In person at 4 convenient campuses, online or a hybrid.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here for your Career Accelerator Certificate, a quick way to get ahead in your career.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Register to start this fall.
Get started at mstc.edu.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here.
Let's take a look at our Wisconsin Valley Conference standings for tonight's game. Again, the Tigers have beaten all comers, and this is the first time that the Tigers will begin their second trip through the Valley Conference. The Evergreens have played 7 games to Marshfield 6 in league and have that 5-2 record. Again, it's these Marshfield Tigers and the Wausau East Lumberjacks on Tuesday night who have put the 2 losses on the Evergreens. Everest has a win over Spash, the third place team who may still be heard from. Spash will come up to the DC Everest Fieldhouse later on in the season. Marshfield, who has been in the Wisconsin Valley Conference for forever, last year was the first time they won the boys basketball title outright. Now they have shared first place in years past, but they were outright champs last year. And with a win tonight, they will certainly have the inside track to being Valley Conference champions again, even though Marshfield, even after tonight, has 5 more in-league games to get through. Basketball is brought to you by Fleet Farm's Auto Service Center. They'll get your car ready for winter. Get your tires rotated, battery tested, wiper blades, get them installed, everything you need in one stop. All at Fleet Farm. Evergreens are in the road black with the white numerals and green trim. Tigers in the home white, black numerals and orange trim. Big crowd. Everest fans to my left, Tiger fans to my right, and the field house is going to be rocking tonight. Teams lining up in front of their respective benches. Our national anthem from our student musicians just a moment away. Nicolay Construction says it's time to get back to work. Find a great job with great pay at Nicolay. Work year-round, carpentry, concrete, steel, and be home every night. Stop in and see Brad or Rob at Nicolay Construction, 29th Street, Marshfield. Get back to work with Nicolay Construction. Evergreens line up across their respective foul line. Marshfield Tigers in front of their bench. Let's go over to the student pep band for the Star Spangled Banner. One mystery that we won't know the answer to until just a moment when this game gets underway. The 2 lowest output games for Marcus Hall has been when opponents have used the box and won. Would Marshfield dare try to change things up defensively? I'm not sure you do that. I mean, Marshfield comes in, they're on a 10-game winning streak, and when you believe that you've got the better team, you probably want to dictate terms instead of trying something gimmicky that you put in on the fly. Let's see if that's the Marshfield thinking. Again, we'll find out in just a moment. To meet the starters for the Evergreens, senior Connor McFarland. Sophomore Colin Ebersold. Both McFarland and Ebersold marksmen from behind the three-point arc. There's Mr. Basketball in waiting, Marcus Hall. Cohen Preby. And Casey Studeman. Again, Studeman benefits from a lot of Hall assists down low. Again, Marshfield's going to start 4 out of 5 seniors. Kids who were conference champions a year ago and are looking to repeat this season. Luke Lemoyne at 6'5" is a matchup challenge. Big kid. Senior Braxton Kerf. There's the sophomore Brooks Hinson, averaging 16 a game, and a future star for the Tigers for sure. Another one of the Tigers seniors, Sam Meverden. And senior Owen Hansen. Tigers, height advantage. Basketball is brought to you by Stone Innovations with their Winter Blitz sale. With the purchase of a new countertop, get a free installed stainless steel sink or 10% off the tile backsplash and labor. Discounts on flooring, too, at the Winter Blitz sale at Stone Innovations. Online at stoneinnovations.net. Our Zaleski Sports Game of the Week. We meet at the center circle. Whistle sounds, balls in the air. Let's light this candle. We're underway. Marcus Hall taps it back, and the Evergreens will have the first possession. On the overplay, McFarland's got it. Hall with his touch behind the arc. Pops the three straight on. Good, Marcus Hall. Again, Hall kind of bottled up in the box and one on Tuesday. Play him straight up one-on-one, and he sticks the three to open the scoring tonight. That stroke is so smooth. Tigers work the perimeter for their first possession. And the Tigers got off to a slow start when these teams first met. Played better in the second half. Looking to drive in, Hinson, only underclassman on the floor for the Tigers, cut off. Evergreen's bench encouraging the tight defense. Over the top and now back out, driving, extra pass down low, contact and a miss. Hall gets the rebound. Hansen came in too strong. Tigers held the ball for a long time, more than a minute, came away empty. A one and done look. In traffic, Studeman. Saved by Ebersold in the corner. Evergreen's on the perimeter, Hall cut off. Tigers show man-to-man defense. Hall gives it up. Extra pass inside Studeman. He's fouled and he scores. Strong start for the Evergreens. Studeman got himself in position before the ball came to him. That set him up. Owen Hansen commits the foul. And Casey Studeman looks to complete the three-point play. Off the back bracket. Hansen, who was called for the foul, grabs the board. 2 minutes in. Down low, that defense is too soft, and you know what? Hinson was expecting contact that never came and it altered his shot. Hinson thought there was someone bearing down on him underneath, but he was among the bigs, and he actually had a little more room to operate than he realized. Hit Ebersol right in the chops. No problem. Pregame is there to pick it up. Ebersold on his dribble gives it up to McFarland. McFarland got a screen, extra pass. Studeman scores. So the Evergreens have converted on their first three trips down the floor, 7-0. Does Marshfield want an early timeout? Nope, they'll play through it. 3, good. Braxton Kurth. Again, that's the senior leadership. No panic, off to a slow start. Marshfield shows a little token pressure off the make. Marcus Hall walks it up. Here's Pregame on the dribble. And now over to Ebersold. Ebersold will be easy to follow tonight in the tennis ball yellow basketball shoes. Driving in, McFarland hangs at the rim, no good, tries to tap it to himself, saved in the corner by Lemoyne for the Tigers. Baseline, 3 to make it a one-point game, yes sir. Owen Hansen. So streaky. Evergreen's off to a 7-0 start, and then the next two go to the Tigers, and then a turnover. Marcus Hall threw it to where his player just left. Baseline for our first lead change of the night. Too strong. Hall rebound and he's in go mode. Hall one-on-one, pulls it back out. Spins, he's fouled. Marcus Hall to the free throw line. Basketball is brought to you by H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield. They're hiring. H&S offers top wages and a generous benefits package. Health, dental, life, and disability, 401k, cash bonuses, $2 shift bonus, and a vacation plan that has you earning vacation from the very first day. Looking for welders, painters, assemblers, first and second shift. Apply at hsmgco.com. The foul was on Meverden. Part of Marcus Hall's very well-rounded game. He's solid from the foul line. Gets them both. It's early. Evergreens have not trailed in this one so far. And Marshfield has done such a good job handling their Wisconsin Valley Conference opponents. You wonder if there are any other teams but the Evergreens who can beat them. They've already got a blowout win over East. Handled Spash earlier. In traffic, a bump, basket, and a foul. Luke Lemoyne. Foul is on Casey Studeman, sometimes foul prone, his first. No good. Tapped around loose, and the Evergreens could not squeeze that rebound, but turned over in the corner. Studeman took it away. Here's Marcus Hall, set a high screen for him. Drew the double team. Hall wanted the ball back, and Preby didn't realize that Hall was calling for it. Hall again looks to drive. Double team, extra pass down low. Studeman, he's blocked. Hit from behind. Again, there's what we talked about in our pregame. Marcus Hall draws the double team and finds the player who's moving without the ball. In this case, Studeman gets him to the free throw line. Luke Lemoyne fouled him. Studeman's got a quick 5 points. Studeman gets both his free throws. Evergreens got off to a 7-0 start. Marshfield has not led, although a 3 would tie us this time down the floor. Neither team has subbed yet in this game. Down low, Hansen, back out, Kurth. Up high, Lemoyne, baseline for a tie, missing everything is Kurth. So bad, though, it was good. Owen Hansen was able to gather in the loose ball. And now no look, Hansen moving without the ball, scores. Fed down low. 1 point game. Both teams look in pretty good form. Hall inside driving, scores. In fact, the defensive player did a good job backing off and not fouling Marcus Hall, who now has 7. Hall looked like he was anticipating contact and was ready to go to the line for a 3-point play. This is a long 2, too strong. Ebersol with the rebound for the Evergreens. And we've got a whistle. What's the stoppage for here? Everyone's looking around like, what's this about? Evergreens coach Oliver Drake says, I didn't ask for a timeout. We're going to say inadvertent whistle, and we're going to put the ball back in play. to Marcus Hall in the backcourt. Hall, guarded by Lemoyne, takes the three around and out. Studeman's lucky he didn't get called on the bump. Driving in, got a whistle away from the ball. Fouls on the Evergreens. Fighting for position underneath. Connor McFarland. Along the baseline, driving in, dunking, and barely going down. Chris Pohl. That's why sometimes coach will tell you the layup works. Outside three, thinking about it, is McFarland. On the clear out, Hall going to be called for an offensive foul. Hall looks around like he can't believe it. Player control foul, Marcus Hall. Evergreens will make their first substitution. The freshman, Cade Felch, comes in. Cade saw very limited playing time when these teams met the first time. Comes in for McFarland. Baseline, Hall backed off, still missing at the rim. Hall didn't want to pick up that second foul. No one's back on defense, but Ebersol hesitates and turns it over. Back the other way, basket and a foul, lead change. Brooks Hinson scores. And Marcus Hall, has picked up his second foul. Hall is probably going to find the bench during this timeout. A free throw awaits, and the Tigers have a 1-point lead when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Marcus Hall just picked up his second foul on that drive to the basket, and that's a legitimate call. Marcus disagrees with the offensive foul, the trip down the floor before that. So Marcus has two, and at the 9:47 mark in the first half, Marcus Hall will stay in the game. Here's Brooks Hinson with one free throw to try and complete the three-point play. Tigers by 2. And the Evergreens are trusting the senior Marcus Hall to know that the third foul cannot come, at least not till after halftime. Preby's got it, cut off. Felch, the freshman. Back over to Hall. Hall splits defenders, cut off in the corner, back out. Felch, three, good. Evergreens retake the lead. Felch looks every bit a freshman, doesn't he? Got the baby face. Baseline three, too strong. Cohen Preby with the rebound in the corner for the Evergreens at the 9-minute mark. Baseline three. Round and out. Fighting for that rebound as Studeman didn't have position. Ripped away by Chris Pohl, who's been solid off the bench for the Tigers. 3-ball, wing, round and out. And Hall with the 2 fouls up for the rebound. Hall again gives to Preby. Felch, who hit his last. Hall. Tigers tight man-to-man. Evergreens don't quite have their spacing right here. And yeah, it's turned over. There it was. Pass down at Felch's feet. Couldn't secure it. Evergreen's 3rd turnover. Driving in. Extra pass and a double team down low. Go back out to Lemoyne. Lemoyne Studeman's on him. Splitting defenders, getting through. That's blocked by Hall. Had the courage to block that one away with the 2 fouls. Denies Owen Hansen. Hall stripped going up. No foul. Tigers can retake the lead with points this time down. Along the baseline, Hall backs off. A miss. Put back good. Owen Hansen, who now has 7. 4th lead change in the game. Hall double teamed. Ebersold got to get out of there for the 3-second violation. Got a jump ball. And the arrow goes over to the Tigers. Owen Sale comes in, and Marcus Hall will go out. Colin Ebersold comes out. Connor McFarland with a foul comes back in. Looking to drive in is Lemoyne. He's cut off. Good defense by Preby. Back underneath. Inside game for Owen Hansen. The Evergreens are having trouble matching up with Hansen right now. Tigers by 3. It's their biggest lead of the night. Preby tried to split defenders, kept his dribble, almost turned over. Off the back rim, tapped around, rebound to Luke Lemoyne of the Tigers. The Evergreens have not done much on the offensive boards. Along the baseline, driving in and scoring. It's Landon Lee, points off the bench. Tigers open up a 5-point lead, and the Evergreens want a timeout. We'll take 1-2 on Zaleski Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Tigers have opened a little bit of a lead here, and we're brought to you by Crystal Finishing Systems, a family-owned business hiring for their Weston and Mosinee locations. Openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and more. Join the Crystal Finishing team, crystalfinishing.com. And the Evergreens succumb to Marshfield pressure. Baseline, double team, tapped around loose, comes all the way back out. Tigers 3-ball from the corner, it's good. Chris Pohl. Tigers are on a run right now. Lead by 8. Evergreens to the front court. trying to weather this storm with Marcus Hall on the bench. Pregame missed. Studeman, big rebound. A rare second look on this set down the floor for the Evergreens. Trying to get that entry pass in. This will be a reach-in foul on Chris Pohl. His first of the team's fourth. Marcus Hall's break was short. He comes back in. Again, Hall with 2 fouls. Here's Marcus on the wing. Dribbles in, little bump, back out. 3 ball, high, arcing, missed everything. Saved by Studeman, but saved to a Tiger. And Landon Lee. Lee, extra pass down low. Evergreen collapsed on top of him. And Connor McFarland's going to get his second foul. I think that's on McFarland. It is, his second. 5 on the team at the 5-minute mark to go in the first half. Inbounded to Lemoyne. Lemoyne, wow, fake along the baseline and scores. It's an 11-0 run now for the Tigers. Baseline, 3, round and out. No roll for Cohen Pregame. Entry pass down low, missing at the rim. Hall contested the shot from Meverden. The Evergreens have been stuck on 16 for forever. See if they can break that here. Hall gets it back, pops the 3, drought continues. Brooks Hinson with the rebound. Extra pass, straight on 3, round and in for Brooks Hinson. Since the Evergreens' last time out, the hole has gotten deeper. The Tigers are on a 14-0 run and lead by 13. 3.5 to go until halftime, and the Evergreens kind of need to regroup. Back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Now more than ever, it's crucial for your business to be able to ship your products safely and efficiently, both near and far. Purple Mountain Solutions is your local specialist for logistics and supply chain management in both public and private sectors. Bringing years of leadership, excellent attention to detail, and a dedication to the job at hand is what keeps Purple Mountain Solutions the leader in transportation, logistics, supply chain management, and warehousing. Get your products right where they need to be and put your trust in a business you can trust. Purple Mountain Solutions.
It's like there's a lid on it right now for the Evergreens. They get the ball out of the timeout, but are in a 13-point hole. McFarland on his dribble. Felch is in, picked up his dribble, now Studeman. And you know what? The Evergreens, just the last couple of trips down the floor, they look tentative right now. It looks like Marcus Hall and 4 other guys who are just not sure. Studeman down low, spins, cut off. Good defense. Goes back out. Yeah, that's tight defense there by Pohl. Here's Marcus Hall, clear out, extra pass. Studeman scores. an assist from Marcus Hall, and Studeman now has 8 to break that drought. I guess now the Evergreens mission, lot of contact, no whistle. Owen Hansen scores. Hansen to double digits, he's got 11. We got a foul on the inbounds pay, and then one of the Tigers got hit in the face. Landon Lee. And Lee's going to get called for the foul for good measure. Team's 5th. So now I guess the Evergreens' goal is, can you get this down to single digits by halftime? Feel a little better about things if you could. And it is Marcus Hall, who's handling the ball a lot in this game. 3, McFarland. The Evergreens are just cold from outside. Need a hustle play on the floor. Ball's loose. And it's out of bounds off the Evergreens, I think. Yeah, that's the right call. Right in front of our Zaleski cameras. Bodies on the court. And it's off Everest. Drive in, that should be an offensive foul. Yeah, it is. Everest player had position there, not a hard call. Colin Ebersold held his ground, took the charge. And Landon Lee's called for his second. The Evergreens now go into the bonus for the final 2 minutes of the half. Hall to the baseline, Preby. A lot of dribbling. Hall's got it back. Spins to the rim, underhand, scooping, scores. Marcus Hall. He's got 9. 90 seconds left in the half. So Hall's played an extended period with the 2 fouls, and the third has not come. 3 balls strong, pinballs around. Lemoyne's miss, gathered in by Preby, and we've got a foul. This will be a 1-and-1. We're going to go down to the other end and shoot free throws. Owen Hansen picks up his second foul. Cohen Preby, 0 for 3 from the floor, will try and get into the scorer's column from the foul line. Live on a miss. It's a miss. Rebound for the Evergreens, Studeman. A chance to get it down to single digits before halftime. 3 ball here, no good. Studeman, big board. Back out again. Going back out, Marcus Hall fakes the 3, drives in, he's fouled. They're calling an offensive foul on Marcus Hall. That is not the right call. The defensive player was not set there, and Marcus Hall has just picked up his 3rd foul. We got a close-up view on that. You can see it for yourself. Marcus Hall must sit for the final 56 seconds. A playing time shifting call there. That was not a good one. And the Tigers, up by 11, have the ball. Looks like they're running regular offense, not holding for a final shot here. Maybe the thinking will change as the clock winds down. 30 seconds left in the half. Looking to drive in, cut off, going back out, and Marshfield is going to take a timeout. 22 seconds left, and it looks like the Tigers will set up a final shot. We'll take a final break before halftime on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at Grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Our Zaleski Sports Game of the Week is brought to you by Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. 13's been the Tigers' biggest lead. They've been there twice in the first half. Into the backcourt, clock's moving, 20 seconds. Here's Luke Lemoyne. Sarah Mlodek will be our halftime guest. DC Everest cross-country runner extraordinaire, our fall athlete of the year. Under 10. Evergreens ratchet up the pressure. Trip, he slid. How could that not be a travel? And instead, the half comes to an end. So a wacky call that gave Marcus Hall his third foul. And then, as if it was Disney on ice for a moment, sliding across the court, Marshfield will lead by 11 at halftime. We'll be back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Seamless, without holes, faults, or interruption. The shape of transformation. Seamless unites experience with insight. Seamless is CLA. Putting seamless into practice to help you reach unsummited heights. CLA, the seamless experience.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
I keep winning, yeah. I keep winning, yeah. You see me shine.
Here at DC Everest High School with our 2022 Fall Sports Athlete of the Year, Sarah Mlodek, and state champion, Sarah Mlodek. So tell us about that. Where, maybe think forward, if you can, a few years down the road or, later on in your kind of adult grown-up life and state champion. How do you think that'll kind of last with you throughout your life?
Yeah, it was a great accomplishment, and the way it'll probably last is through consistency and hard work, because that's what really helped me get here. Was this past summer and fall and everything. I was consistently training, nutrition, everything. So that shows that the little things really do count.
Yeah, they really do. Let's talk about training. Coach and Mom and others in training. Not meet day, but all the other days. What kind of let us into the life of a cross-country runner. What happens when you're not racing?
Yeah, so when I'm not racing, a lot of the other cross-country things involve definitely training runs, 6 days a week. And then I also do a lot of strength training and injury prevention. And my parents and coaches and everyone help a lot with that, especially in the off-season. My parents bike with me sometimes when I run. And then other than that, going to school and having fun with friends and just going to practice afterward.
Let's talk about the state meet and maybe even going back to that morning. What kind of mental space do you need to be in? What's kind of part of your routine, especially on that day? What was your routine coming into heading into the race?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it definitely was a lot of mental preparation. I knew that course was one of the hardest courses in Wisconsin. I had raced it the year prior, so I had that knowledge. But you just have to get mentally prepared to endure the pain of racing. Getting up the biggest hill on the last 800 meters, like, it's hard, but if you get mentally prepared and kind of know that you're about to go through it, it'll give you the strength when you do have to.
What were some of the things that kids at school said after you got back to school the next week? What were some of the comments that they had for you?
Some of them were happy and surprised. Some of them were like, we knew you could do it. So it was a fun mix.
One of the traditions around here anyway is from Memorial Day to Labor Day, every weekend, every town festival, there's a 5K, there's a race. So being a state champion now, you could probably go and clean up on all those races. Do you ever do those kind of for fun races?
Yeah, I've done a couple of those. This past summer, I did a few. Up north, there's a really fun community race for the food pantries. And I do plan on doing another race this winter too. So. Yeah, you could even make some side bets and maybe not tell anybody who you are. You really clean up. I'm not recommending that. Tell us about after high school now, and as you head to this kind of next stage of your life, how running is part of your plans going forward. Mm-hmm. I do plan on running in college. Currently going through the recruiting process. I'm narrowing down my top colleges, so I still have a wide range, keeping my options open.
Yeah, what goes through what kind of that decision-making process? I mean, part of it for me was I wanted to be kind of far away from mom and dad, but maybe not too far. What's part of that decision-making process for you?
I mean, yeah, like you, location-wise, I would like to go a little further, especially south a little, just to warm up, but not too far, because again, it does get hot, but yeah, kind of like that area. And then I also really look at the academic piece too, because academics are really important to me also. And I would like to be a biomedical engineering major. So there, like, I look at the program and the academics, and another main thing I look at is team culture, even talking with coaches, and then possibly meeting the team and stuff like that. Just getting on a team that will make it fun in and out of racing.
I don't know about the academic side, but I know Hawaii's got great year-round running, and that's going to be a little far from mom and dad, but figure that out. What's some advice you can give to the younger age? You told me earlier you started running in 8th grade. Now that a state champion, you bring with you some of that publicity, and you're growing the sport here locally. What's advice you can give to the little kids that are out there running, maybe in some of those town festival 5Ks that want to be Sarah Melodic someday?
Yeah, definitely work hard and stay consistent and fall in love with the process, because if you don't enjoy the process, it's really not going to be fun, or you're not going to want to go to practice and do the extra little things. And definitely find people to do it with, find a good support system. Like our cross-country team this year everybody was super supportive of everyone, and it just gave the motivation to each girl, knowing that the rest of the team is behind them, cheering them on.
And I think that this will be the last thing. Tell us about the team nature of the sport. So those that are interested in kind of following in your footsteps, what should they know about the team aspect of cross-country? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so as a team, like each person you pass from either your team or another team is a point. So every girl, like the top 5, all count. So it doesn't matter if you're the best on the team or number 5 on varsity, you still count as points towards the team. So even passing one girl and then the next, even if you're girl number 6 or 7 on varsity, you could take away from points from other teams and again help your team. So even for the JV races too, like every person you pass is a point.
Yeah, well, again, congratulations on all your success so far, and go get them in the future. All right, our 2022 Fall Sports Athlete of the Year, Sarah Melodic.
Sarah Mlodick of DC Everest, and you wish her all kinds of success in her upcoming spring track season. I'm Chris Conley, and here we are at halftime. The Tigers, first place team, looking to go 7-0 in conference. They lead the Evergreens by 11. So number 1 over number 2 right now. Let's take a look at our first half leading scorers. Owen Hansen with 11, only player in double digits. Brooks Hinson has 6. Chris Pohl off the bench has 5. Luke Lemoyne 4, Braxton Kerr 3, and Landon Lee 2. The Tigers have made 4 threes. They're 1 for 2 from the foul line. The Tigers turned the ball over once in the first half. Evergreens have only 3 players who've scored. Marcus Hall, 3 fouls, 9 points. Casey Studeman has 8. And the freshman Cade Felch has hit 1 of the 2 Evergreens threes. The Evergreens have not been good from behind the arc. They've hit only 2 threes. 4 of 5 from the foul line. And the Evergreens have turned the ball over 5 times. Marshfield is led by as many as 13. They were at that margin twice and lead by 11 now. The Evergreens get the ball to start the second half. And we'll get the second half underway after this break on Zaleski Sports.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Halftime shoot-around's over. Teams will be on their benches in just a moment, then we'll get our second half underway. I'm Chris Conley, and we're brought to you by Carrie Van Oort State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a quote from Carrie Van Oort. Farm, auto, homeowners, renters, and more for Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield. Find Carrie Van Oort State Farm Insurance on Facebook to get started. Heartland Farms brings us basketball tonight. Nobody knows potatoes quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst, now based in Hancock, it's a 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm, producing many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business. Heartland.farm. That's Heartland.farm. Tigers are chomping at the bit. Luke Lemoyne, Braxton Kurth, Brooks Hinson, Sam Meverden, and Owen Hansen. They're already on the floor. Marcus Hall will come out and start with the 3 fouls, joined by Connor McFarland, Colin Ebersold, Casey Studeman, and Cohen Preby. Whistle sounds, plays in for the second half, and the Evergreens start by being pushed, a foul. Brooks Hinson's first. And the Evergreens inbound in the backcourt to McFarland. And the Evergreens turn it over into the backcourt. So you have possession to start the second half. Squander it. First couple of minutes of this second half are going to tell us something about how the rest of the night is going to go. Will the Evergreens kind of edge back into this, or the Tigers continue to widen their margin? Extra pass down low, basket and a foul. Owen Hansen. Connor McFarland promptly picks up his 3rd foul. Looking over the way at Everest coach Oliver Drake, I would imagine that McFarland's going to come out in a moment. We'll see. Stays at a 13-point lead for the Tigers. Yeah, McFarland stays in with the 3 fouls. Marcus Hall also with 3. Rotating down low, Studeman in traffic, spins, scores. Studeman's the first Evergreen to double digits with 10. And Hall's got to play soft with the fouls there, driving in. This is before the shot, a hold. As Braxton Kurth started to drive to the basket. Cohen Preby called for his first, team's second. Spin move along the baseline, and that's got to be a technical foul. No, they're calling a foul. No hang on the rim because they're going to say there was contact there. Okay. Casey Studeman fouls Owen Hansen. Yeah, they'll let Hansen hang there because they didn't want him to come down on top of someone. That's correct. Purple Mountain Solutions is your business's go-to for public and private warehousing and product delivery. Whatever it is you're shipping, you can depend on Purple Mountain Solutions. Get it there safely and efficiently. Both free throws are good. Tigers led by 11 at halftime, 13 now. Hall. Hall 3, fading backwards to Strong. Fighting for the rebound, unable to get his hands around it is Ebersold. Meverden stronger. You know what else about these Tigers? They started this 10-game winning streak when they beat the Evergreens. Braxton Kurth scores there. The Tigers are playing better basketball now than when they played the Evergreens a month back. This is a team that's shown growth. Fading backwards, tough shot. McFarland, no good. Too Strong on the 2. Studeman gets the rebound. Hall, extra pass down low, basket, and he's fouled. Hall dishes out an assist to Casey Studeman. Braxton Kurth, his first, team second. And even with the successful three-point play, Marshfield's got a bigger lead than they had at halftime. 11 at intermission and leading by 12 now. Again, I would think if the Evergreens get it down to single digits, things would wake up here in the Fieldhouse pretty fast. 3 ball from the wing to Strong. Studeman's got the rebound. Sophomore's having a nice game for the Evergreens. Hall, Marshfield's back on defense. Hall splits defenders, he's held. Non-shooting. Braxton Kurth has picked up his second. It's the team's third. McFarland inbounds and throws it, almost thrown away. And this is a break. That ball just had some English as it went off Owen Hansen's leg, and the Evergreens will get it back. Sloppy. Hall leaves it over for Preby. Studeman bumped, back out. And the Evergreens reset to Marcus Hall. Hall pops the 3. Wow, it looked good out of his hands. No good. Loose. Rebound, Ebersold. Second look as the Evergreens will reset. Marcus Hall. Hall reach in foul on Luke Lemoyne. Lemoyne's second. 4 team fouls now on the Tigers. Again, the Evergreens almost lost the handle on the inbounds play. Marcus Hall back out. Tight Tiger defense. Hall got Lemoyne on him. Back out 3. Ebersol needed it, open, and a misfire. The Evergreens have just been cold from behind the arc tonight. That hasn't helped. Yeah, the Evergreens are usually a better three-point shooting team than this, and it just makes the climb up this hill seem a little bit steeper. Driving in, hooking, and off the rim, Lemoyne, loose in the corner, out of bounds. I think this is going to be Tigers' ball. Right in front of the Tiger bench. The Evergreens have only 5 points in the second half. Hall lucky he wasn't called for the foul there. Open 3, rounded out, no good. Fighting for the rebound is Kurth, so Kurth on a hustle play gets the Tigers another look. Turned over. Only the Tigers' second turnover for the entire night. Hall again thinks about popping the 3. Unholsters. Hall again, back out. Pops the 3 now, high, arcing, no good. Studeman can't get the rebound, now he got a whistle. 2 players down hard. And Studeman is slow getting up, got tangled up with Hansen. I think Studeman's going to be called for the foul here. A bruising trip down the floor. Studeman's got to go out, doubled over in pain. And Studeman is indeed called for his 3rd foul. Studeman's going to need the ice bath tonight. Now look at that, he's staying in. Well, there's a gamer for you. The Evergreens still have only 3 players who have scored. Studeman, Hall, and Felch. And now Studeman will have to go out. Just having trouble moving. Driving in, no look, basket. Owen Hansen was 6 in the second half. Three ball, McFarland, no good. Evergreens are 0 for 5 from behind the arc since halftime. To the corner. Lemoyne fades backwards, no good. Loose ball foul. It's on the Evergreens. Casey Studeman has just picked up his 4th. 3 ball short. Marcus Hall gets the rebound on the Brooks Hinson miss. Hall spins, scores. First points of the second half for Marcus Hall, who now has 11. And with the 4 fouls, Studeman is on the bench for just one trip down the floor. He'll come in during the next stoppage. The Evergreens just sense that they need him. And an offensive foul. Connor McFarland took the charge after the pass. Marshfield's coach better have a seat. That outside official who did not make the call just told Chris Fisher to sit. Landon Lee's called for the foul. Full court pressure. Marshfield contests the inbounds pass, and now they fall back as Marcus Hall walks it up. Hall drives in, misses, gets his own rebound and puts it back. Marcus Hall. Second chance, 10-point game. Can the Evergreens get closer? It would make things interesting. A lot of time left to go in this one. When these teams met the first time, it was Marshfield that dug themselves out of a hole. Foul on the Evergreens here. I believe Sayol is the guilty party, yes. In the act of shooting, 2 free throws. And the first free throw is good. Basketball is brought to you by Whitetail Properties, the best in recreational and hunting properties. Call Brian Resch with Whitetail Properties. Share your goals. Brian can tell you where and how to make them happen. 715-213-4468. 715-213-4468. Hall on the floor with 3 fouls. McFarland's on the floor with 3 fouls too. And Studeman plays with 4. Hall, 3 ball. They need it like the desert needs rain. While it's a 9-point game, this is the closest the Evergreens have been in the second half. Ball's loose. Tigers recover. Hall had to back away, and Lemoyne scores. Hall could not pick up the 4th foul on that. So Hall's defensively compromised on some of these trips. Tigers are looking to trap. Preby along the baseline, that's a push. 1-1 coming up here. Tigers don't have any more fouls to give, and it's at the 9-minute mark. So maybe the Evergreens can cut into this if they're good at the free throw line. Owen Hansen's just picked up his 3rd foul. Well, now what is that? I've got that as a 7th team foul. At the scorer's table, it's a 6th. So a common foul. Felch is fouled there. He'll be shooting the 1-1. Got his feet tangled up with that Tiger defender. And Landon Lee has picked up his 4th. So now it is the 1-1. We are sponsored by Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices throughout central Wisconsin. No good. So that's an empty trip down the floor. Driving in, basket, no. 2 free throws coming up. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider. Health, dental, accident, and life insurance. They work with hundreds of clients of all sizes. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Two free throws for Owen Hansen. First is good. Studeman gets the rebound. So the Evergreens got within 9, trail by 12 now. And 8.5 to do something about it. 3-ball, McFarland, round and out. And Lemoyne made sure it was a one-and-done trip. Evergreens have just not been good from the outside tonight. Extra pass in traffic, easy basket for Owen Hansen. $20 points for Hansen, and Hall is fouled. Well, at least it gives the Evergreens a chance to score points with the clock stopped. Cohen Preby will come in, Cade Felch will come out. Owen Hansen, who's the leading scorer in the game, has just picked up his 4th foul. And Hansen will come out. Give Marcus Hall credit. He's played a tremendous number of minutes now with 3 fouls, and the 4th really has not come. 1-1 here. It's a make. Hall's a commit to UW Green Bay, and UW Green Bay has some basketball program changes that were announced this week. You can't let those things be a distraction when it's a program that you haven't even arrived at yet. It's a 12-point game now. Baseline, cut off, tipped. Saved by Lemoyne right in front of our Zaleski Sports location. Tigers are patient here. Driving in too strong. Lemoyne miss. Rebound, Cohen Preby. Preby fades backwards. That's a tough shot. The Evergreens needed a better look than that. Brooks Hinson has the rebound. Preby tried to do a little too much. Along the baseline, turned over. Left at the feet of Sam Meverden. So there's time left in this, but the Evergreens have to get moving in the right direction. Here's Marcus Hall. Pops the 3, good. $12 in the second half for Marcus. Second time that the Evergreens have gotten this down to 9. Now they need a stop. Do the Tigers have an answer? Hinson over to Lemoyne. Hall guards him. And 6 minutes to go. Down low underneath, waiting for the contact and scoring. Braxton Kurth. Kurth got his man up in the air first. Easier shot for him. Hall on the clear out in. Offensive foul. It's number 4 on Marcus Hall. Of Hall's 4 fouls, 3 are player control fouls. Evergreens will take a timeout. Tigers get the ball back and they lead by 11. We're back after this break on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
I'll tell you this, too. Not only did Marcus Hall pick up his 4th foul, but he looked like he was kind of hurting as he made it over to the bench. We're brought to you by Ag Country Farm Credit Services, a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. Loans, leases, crop insurance, tax, and records, they have you covered. Ag Country, Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Evergreens show full court pressure. Both teams are in the bonus. Should there be a tied-up jump ball, it goes to the Tigers. Hall is still on the floor with the 4 fouls. Can't afford to sit him. Go down with your best on the court, right? Right. Driving in, turned over. Lemoyne had it knocked away from behind. To Marcus Hall. 3 ball. No good. Rebound secured by Meverden. Meverden has no points in tonight's game, but it just seems like he's got some big boards. Just a lesson that you can contribute in many different ways. Turned over. Yeah, it's like every time down the floor is going through Marcus Hall now. Pregame back out. Ebersold open, gotta take it, and it's another miss. For the Evergreens, the rims, it's like they got icicles on them. Last Friday night in January, of course they do. Give and go underneath, score. Brooks Hinson. Sophomore's first points in the second half. 8 overall. It's back to a 13-point lead for the Tigers. So just when you think the Evergreens are chipping away a little, they're not. Trail by 11 at halftime, trail by 13 now, been down by as many as 15. Down low underneath, Studeman lost the handle, back out, Pregame, 3. There's one that finally goes to the Evergreens. 10-point game. I mean, this has got to be like the final push for the Evergreens. Just over 3 minutes to go. Need stops. And the Tigers know that soon the clock will be a friendly. If it's not already. 3 minutes. Yep, Tigers are taking time off. Time that the Evergreens need to chip into this 10-point deficit. Double team, ball's loose, jump ball. Arrow stays with Marshfield. And I think they're giving Marshfield a timeout. Oh my goodness. Coach Oliver Drake just rolled his head backwards like you gave them the timeout after the ball was tied up. So Marshfield will keep the arrow and will keep the ball. We'll come back after this break on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Yeah, the Evergreens were hoping that they could at least flip the possession arrow when the ball came free in front of the Marshfield bench. But the Tigers were granted a timeout. Looking to the rim, got a foul. See if this is a 1-and-1 or a 2. 2 shots. And Casey Studeman has fouled out for the Evergreens. 13 points. Cade Felch will come in. And Brooks Hinson's going to shoot 2. Express Employment Professionals says find your next career path with just a phone call. Express Employment Professionals. Marshfield, Stevens Point, Wausau, no matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save yourself some time. Find your next employer. Their website is expresspros.com. expresspros.com. We've talked before about how the Tigers slammed the door shut at the foul line. 7 of 8 from the foul line in the second half. So that just doesn't give you an inch of daylight. Make it 8 of 9. Pass down low, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Evergreens. McFarland will inbound. Over the top to Marcus Hall. Evergreens can't afford to be too picky here. Hall is double teamed, so we know someone's free. Finds McFarland down low, back to Felch. Yeah, these open threes, you got to pop them, got to die going down shooting. Felch misses, can't get the rebound, and you know what? Marshfield is right where they need to be right now. The Tigers are going to bump this winning streak up to 11 games. Marshfield's going to sweep the season series from the Evergreens today. The time off the clock and the long possession with the free throws down here just about closes the book on this one tonight. Colin Ebersol commits the foul. It's a 1-and-1. Brooks Hinson. Bottom line in the second half, the Evergreens just could not cut into the margin. Tigers held him at arm's length. Shot no good. Ebersold. Beg your pardon, it's a McFarland miss secured by Luke Lemoyne. Big day for Owen Hansen. Dunk! Exclamation point. Chris Prohl. So the Tigers right now are on their biggest lead of the night for the final minute. Down low, basket good for McFarland. So the Tigers will have the inside track to going back-to-back as Valley Conference champions. They've won all 7 of their league games, and they've beaten the second-place team, the Evergreens, twice. Student section and parents rise to their feet. And the Marshfield Tigers are deserving victors today. They played better than the Evergreens. Tigers will simply dribble it out. Congratulations to the Marshfield Tigers. 11-game winning streaks, nothing to sneeze at. They beat the Evergreens tonight 56-42. Our game has just gone final. Unofficially 20 points for Owen Hansen. See if we can get him to come over for our post-game coverage. Brought to you by Nasonville Dairy. Nasonville Dairy has fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy. Marshfield, Curtis, NasonvilleDairy.com. The Tigers improved to 7-0 in league play and 13-4 for the season. They're on an 11-game winning streak. The Evergreens have lost 2 in a row. They're now 5-3 in league and 12-5 overall. Our Marshfield-based technical crew brought you this broadcast, and they did a great job tonight. I was glad to be over here to share in the action. Tigers by 13 over the Evergreens. That concludes our play-by-play coverage tonight on Zaleski Sports. I'm Chris Conley. Stay tuned for post-game coverage for our Zaleski Sports Game of the Week after this break on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Post-game coverage now as Marshfield goes to 7-0 in conference. They're on an 11-game winning streak, beating DC Everest 56-42. I'm Chris Conley. Coach, I haven't seen the team since when the winning streak started at game one. The team has grown from then to now.
Yes, I would agree with that. It's sometimes basketball and sports can be a little bit, people only see 5% of the work that you put in. These guys work incredibly hard every day in practice. Workouts and practice times and film study and academic work. I'm very, very fortunate to be able to coach these guys because they're a great group to coach.
I think about all the fundamentals. Everest just couldn't cut into the lead in the second half. Why? You didn't turn the ball over. You made your free throws. You don't leave your opponent a lot of daylight when you take care of all those fundamentals.
We really preach and try to practice what we consider simple basketball. The fundamentals of footwork, passing, dribbling, making free throws. We really put an emphasis on that because, to us that's simple and there's a lot of beauty in simple basketball.
Team's got the inside track now to being back-to-back conference champions. Congratulations, you're playing like you've earned it. Let's take a moment here with Owen Hansen. I had you for 20 points tonight. Tell me about the team, and it was a slow start at the beginning of the season, and now the team looks like it has all the confidence in the world.
We're growing together as a team. We have a lot of chemistry. We're all good friends, talk to each other, so it just makes it easier on the court.
How much easier is it, too, when you've got so much senior leadership that you've got 4, sometimes 5 seniors out there on the floor at the same time? That shows at key moments in the game, too.
Yeah, that makes it fun. We've been playing since we were so little, and now that we're out on the big court, it just means a lot.
The team gets a lot of opportunities from moving along the baseline and finding extra passes. You got a lot of your points that way tonight.
Yep, that all goes to the coaching. We do it pretty much every day in practice. We look for each other. We're not selfish at all.
All right, Marshfield runs their winning streak to 11 games. Congratulations, guys. Enjoy your Friday night win tonight.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And that's going to wrap up our Zaleski sports coverage. Repeating our final score, Marshfield beats DC Everest 56-42. Marcus Hall, 21 points in defeat tonight. Owen Hansen leads the Tigers with 20 in their victory. No, you look over there, you know what to do?
Yep.
There you go.
I'm Owen Hansen, and I'm in the house.
Owen, thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.